So if you follow me on my Instagram, you will know that I made a New Year's video the other day, and then halfway through editing I discovered it didn't finish filming, so life and fuckery happened. Here we are, I'm making a new one. Just for you guys, because that is love. If you're wondering about the mess back there, there's a cat on that, so I just can't disturb him in any way, so yes, forgive my messiness. So without further ado, let's get into the New Year's tutorial. I'm probably going to keep the look quite similar to what I did. I'm probably just going to use different products. I'm not sure yet. I'm just going to wing it. As always, I need to get my fringe out of my face. All right, the fringe is put all back. So let's start off with some good old primer. What kind of primer is this? I don't know, could be any primer. But this one here in particular is the Decay Primer Potion, which I have squeezed out into this crevice because, you know, sometimes you just can't get things out of a tube all the way. I have taken the liberty to speed through this process because who needs to know how to apply primer? I don't, do you? Well, of course I don't, but maybe you might, but I don't know. It's easy, just... So yes, a redo of this tutorials. Last time I used all three of these. If you guys still want to see tutorials of them, I'll most likely be doing either one on each or one on all of them together. But today's tutorial is all about the white chocolate from Too Faced. So yes, all the pretty colours, and since this is supposed to be a New Year's look, we're going to be starting off with this sparkly black colour. Now since we're doing kind of a cut crease cat-like eye look, I'm going to be using an angle brush like this. I'm going to start off with each eye, just making sure the lines are all even and just kind of, you know, doing my thing. So I've picked up some black product, which is by the way called Black Sugar, which is an absolutely fabulous name. And I'm just going to put a bit of Decay All Nighter spray right on top of that. And I'm just going to start at the end of my eye, just kind of leading up to my brow like that. So if you're having trouble pulling a line, what I normally do is... So now you have that straight line, and just keep layering that like that, in case you don't want to pull and, you know, mess up, because I know some people have not very steady hands, which I'm surprised I do, because my hands are normally... So I'm just going to do the same thing on the other side, just to make sure everything is nice and even. I noticed this side is going out straighter than that side. So to correct that, I'm going to be using an angle brush and coconut oil. On the area that I just cleaned up, I put some more primer on, just so the shadows have some place to grip. And once more, measuring it out. And I'm going to put my line right so. That looks much better. And next we're going to be connecting those lines right here with my brow bone. So right here where the eye goes into the socket, I will be pulling a bit of a line and then connecting it to that one. One of the reasons I keep my eyes open for this process, so if I do it with my eyes closed and then if I open them, those lines won't disappear. Alright, so our cat-like graphic lines are established. What I'm going to do is I'm going to fill in this area up until here with the colour Black Sugar. This is looking fabulous. Now I'm going to take sugared raisin, a nice small brush like this. I'm going to take a good amount onto my brush and then spray that again, because I want the most of my sparkle for this look. Now for the front area over here, I'll be using Pearl Candy, this really shimmery colour. Looking good. Now with Black Sugar again, I'm going to drag it down in my lower lash line and come down to about half. Actually, you know what? I'm going to pull the black all the way across. I'm going to take some lavender cake right here and just buff out underneath it. This violet is very pastel-y. It's nice, but I thought there'd be more violet to it. With the Kat Von D tattoo liner, I'm just going to make a bit of a line in my lash line because I don't really see it necessary to pull a full winged liner. And now with some Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On eye pencil in Heartless, I'm just going to put that in my waterline and a bit in my tear duct. For that extra bit of shimmer on my eyes, I'm going to be using the Kat Von D Metal Crush Highlight Palette. And let's take a little bit of Helix. Just going to take some with my finger and there we go. Ooh. I'm already wearing a little bit of Helix on my cheek right here, hence why that bright highlight. And you know what? I'm going to put a little bit on top of my eyelid as well. I'm just going to touch up my bronzing a little bit, so I'm going to use some Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer, because I'm still wearing some bronzer from when I went to work this morning. Yeah, sometimes what I do, if I have work in the morning but not in the afternoon and I fancy making a video, I just do my base, my brows, some contour, and the rest I save for a video, so then I don't put on makeup, wash it off, and so on and so forth. A bit of Tarte Amazonian Clay in Captivating. Just a little bit because I feel I don't remember putting on blush this morning. It's not that I feel, I just don't remember putting on blush this morning. I'm just going to intensify my highlight a bit with some Rose Shock. I'm just going to dab it on a little bit with my finger on top of where I put Helix this morning. I love a really intense highlight. I don't know why I'm so obsessed with it, but I love it. Ooh. A little bit for my Cupid's bow. Yeah. So in a poll I did the other day on my Instagram, I asked, so what do you want this New Year's look to be? Do you want it to be colourful or glittery? And glitter won by 84%, so let's get our glitter on. So for glitter, I'll be using some Lid Cosmetics Goober Grape glitter, and to seal it all in, I'm going to be using some Clearly Liquid Glitter Base, also from Lid Cosmetics. So I'm just very lightly going to dip my brush in the liquid and then into the glitter. I'm going to put some near my tear duct and into my eyes. And I'm going to use a bit of the more finer particles from the Gypsy Shrine Chunky Unicorn Glitter. Glittles. I've dipped my brush into a little bit of the sealing liquid. And I just dipped it in between some of the bigger particles, just so I didn't pick up anything too chunky for this look. Always make sure you seal your glitters when you're done using them. A, you might sneeze. B, if you have cats, they tend to roll around in them. And if you have a partner who's not a fan of glitter, that's gonna make for an interesting conversation. Bella, why are the cats glittery? You don't know my life. I didn't choose the glitter life, darling. The glitter life chose me. I'm just gonna touch up my mascara a little bit. So I'm going to be using Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. For eyelashes, I will be using the Prima Lash 805s. These ones here go really well with this kind of look, and they're very beautifully dramatic on the sides, and they're just gorgeous. Very theatrical, very over the top. If you're not a fan of over the top lashes, go ahead and use any kind you like, but I just feel these give this type of look that extra je ne sais quoi. Ooh la la. These ones are a little bit stiff, so do give them a good little bend before applying them. I had a little bit of an interruption because my camera just died, so it's charging now. So far I haven't had very much luck with this camera. The first time I did a new tutorial with this brand new camera, it didn't film the whole thing, and it dies. Maybe I should not be on YouTube. So I'm gonna keep making YouTube videos. Alright, these eyelashes are all put on and fabulous. For lips, I will be using the Kat Von D Everlasting Lip Liner in Lolita. And I never used to like lip liners, especially for work. I would just not like using them because, I don't know, I just never got used to using them. I never really liked using them, but I recently tried these and honestly, I love them. I wear them all over my lip and they last really, really well. So I'm just gonna lightly overline my lips and then fill everything in. Who needs lip injections when you've got these bad boys? No, seriously, last time I overlined my lips like this and I went to a client's house, I got asked where I got my lips done. Makeup. All right, this is a nice little New Year's look done. Hair nice and messy. So I hope you guys enjoyed this news tutorial. And I hope to see you guys again next year. Thank you all so much for your support throughout this year and for watching my silly videos and yes, subscribing and loving me. Again, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe and I will see you next time. Ciao!